Welcome back to another episode of Hallowed Be Thy Game. Rin here, and I am joined by Danik.
I'm here with you today.
Oh, I'm so excited. We just finished watching the Direct, and we want to share our thoughts on it. They came out swinging.
They came out swinging quickly, too.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Please let us know down in the comments what games you are most hyped about, but let's just go ahead and dive in.
As did Nintendo with Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Engage. This is coming out January 20th, 2023. This is day one for me.
Sure.
This will lead me off into 2023 with on the right foot. I'm really hyped about this. What's interesting is it looks like they're kind of taking, forgive me, I'm going to bring in SMT here, but it's almost like you equip like a persona type person to your main character and then they share powers. I'm all about it.
Now, I didn't play Three Houses. Is that not a thing at all that game did?
Yeah, not a thing at all in there. What's interesting, though, is the visual layout reminds me a lot of the 3DS line of games, just with like the visual representation. However, the in-game cutscenes and fight scenes definitely have that style and flair you would see in like Fire Emblem Three Houses. It looks gorgeous.
I thought the graphics looked great.
Oh, man.
The one art style popped. The colors were great.
Fantastic. And what's interesting is there was a lot of leaks, not leaks, but like fake announcements. But what's what's interesting though is the main character's design is excellent, but it almost kind of reminded me a little bit of the quote unquote leaked footage, which I think was debunked. But
what do you think the deal with like the eye color and the hair color
I think it's 100%, like linking with characters
that persona
and stuff. Yeah,
or whatever
I think that's what
it is. The gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm all about it. Cannot wait for January. And then coming in real quick, It Takes Two, November 4th.
I've heard a lot about It Takes Two, and I know I believe the game was about $15, $20.
Right.
And you had to play it with a friend or a peer,
right.
And the second player could play online with a free download, which I always thought was super cool.
Really cool.
That one person needed to own the game for the online experience. Looks like the Switch version's adding split screen. Very cool.
Which is awesome. And it does look like that there is a free pass or something like that.
Yep.
So it looks like they're going to continue down that route.
Very cool.
Which is excellent.
I have not played it. Comments?
Yeah.
I've heard good things. What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely let us know down in the comments what you think of It Takes Two. Now, right here, we're coming up on the Halloween season, and I'm a little sad this one's coming out next year, but Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I'm all about it.
I'm very excited for this.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
I haven't played a Fatal Frame in a minute, and as soon as this came up, heck yeah, man.
Right. This game is going to be one of those that I'm going to make up imaginary reasons why I have to play it in a well-lit place without headphones.
Absolutely.
That said, it looks fantastic. It looks, a lot like, where the direction of the series went with, like, Made in Black Water that just recently came to Switch. Looks great.
Looks great. I can't wait to play it. Yeah. Fatal Frame's been fun, like you said.
Yeah.
Stinks we're not going to get it for Halloween this year.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed about that. I was really hoping for a Shadow drop. But anyways, Fatal Frame, what do you think of the series? Let us know. Xenoblade 3 DLC. I'm just going to touch on this a little bit because I know you haven't played Xeno 3 yet.
And I know you're right into Xenoblade 3 right now.
This new character reminds me heavily of Poppy from Xeno 2, which makes me happy. I'm definitely, I already have the DLC season pass, which I don't normally do, but it's Xenoblade, so I'm gonna allow it here. But very hyped for this. It looks like she's gonna play fun, and I'm excited to see how she changes the dynamic of in-game. Fist of the North Star. Little bit of a bait and switch here. Just a little bit.
Like for 1 second, I thought the
ultra violent action RPG was coming in.
PS4 game. Yeah. No.
I was hyped. No.
It was like a fitness game.
Does it still look fun and over the top wacky?
Sure.
Yeah. But I will admit, I got a little baited by that.
I feel a little baited.
And then Tunic. I'm actually really happy Tunic's finally coming to Switch. This one, I thought should have probably launched.
I was shocked at that. Like, it feels like all the old Zelda fans, this is like an indie, kind of obviously Zelda influence type game.
For sure.
It feels appropriate that it's on the Switch.
Feels appropriate.
I feel like they'll find a pretty solid audience.
Long overdue, for sure. And then the Front Mission remakes. They are leaning all in.
They already came at us with Front Mission 3.
What's crazy is they were like, okay, we're remastering Front Mission 1 and 2. We don't hear anything for a while. Then they showed just this awesome gameplay, and they're like, you know what? Screw it. We're throwing 3 in there as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Day one for me. I've never gotten into the Front Mission games. and I am chomping at the bit. I'm actually fighting the urge to go back and pick it up on the DS. Only reason I haven't is I just have way too freaking much to play right now.
Yes, and you're getting more with this Direct.
Yeah, oh my God, this Direct. It's like, please, God.
So we're getting the Front Mission 3 Front Mission this year.
Yeah.
And then 3 was announced for 2023.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't write the dates down on that. But yeah, like, it's going to be bada bing, bada boom. It's all good.
Very cool. I'm excited for them.
If you are a slice of life farm simming fan,
we got this was the
Direct for you. Like, I mean, I know Miss Bubbles and a lot of people out there are huge into this. I am kind of a baby intro into this. I'm like still trying to convince myself to play the Rune Factory games, which I've here later. Yeah.
I've put over Stardew Valley to you. I was into that. I've never played the Rune Factories.
I mean, I'm living Story of Seasons out right now. I'm raising my own little baby right now, and it looks great. It looks charming.
So charming.
It looks fun. I think once I finally have satiated my incredible desire to experience all these RPGs and JRPGs I've missed out on, I think I am going to come back and kind of proverbially plant my roots down.
Because they look so comfy.
Yeah, they do. And, after all of the SMT, you need to kind of purge the system with a little bit of comfy. So, Splatoon 3. Why aren't we playing Splatoon 3?
I know. I love Splatoon 2.
That's what I keep asking myself.
I just haven't got it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks
excellent.
As
you said, there's so much to play.
Yeah, they look excellent to me.
They're such a blast. And now, I didn't even realize they had 3 teams this time. Like,
that's pretty wild,
gosh.
yeah. Yeah, the new, was it called the Splatfest?
The new Splatfest.
Yeah,
what are you bringing to the tropical island?
Oh, man.
Gear, grub, or fun?
Gosh.
Comments, what are you voting for in this Splatfest?
Yeah, let us know. What are you taking to the desert island? Square Enix. How many freaking games
How many games are they making?
I don't know. I need to go back and count. There's so many. But right off the bat, they SWAT team kicked this Direct's door down with Octopath Traveler 2.
Didn't see that coming.
Neither did I. February 24th, 23. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
It is unimaginably beautiful, and they somehow keep finding a way to make it look more mesmerizing.
Yeah, we saw some different camera angles. They're already tweaking with this 2.5D.
They have
style.
mastered that depth of field effect. And just the cinematography with it, the voice acting, chef's kiss in the trailer. It looks phenomenal. The combat system I've already praised before. It's a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see how they build and what they've learned from the first one.
I can't wait.
And I am absolutely going to be there day one on that. February is going to be an excellent month for the Switch. Next up, I kind of wanted to touch on is Theater Rhythm Final Barline.
Ooh, rhythm games. I love them.
Yeah, seriously. This is kind of shocking it took so long to come here.
Sure, but they came out with features, buddy.
Man.
There was a ton of songs on the card.
Yes. Yeah, hundreds of songs. And what I appreciate is that the DLC is other games.
Dipping into other what we saw Nier.
Yeah, Nier. The Saga series, I believe, was on there. Octopath.
Very cool.
Yeah, and honestly, speaking again for Octopath's defense, those that whole orchestra soundtrack is fantastic.
And Square just love the Square music, love rhythm games. If you're into that stuff, it's right up your alley. For sure.
I haven't played any since I think one of them on the 3DS, but they're just great, easy to approach and learn. Rhythm games, totally recommend. Okay, now kind of calling back to my childish roots, we have GoldenEye with online play.
Oh man, well this has been a rumor for years.
Man.
We're finally here.
I need to call my brother up and say, you know what, you better get ready to fight again, because we're going to be playing GoldenEye online.
There are some old rivalries that are going to be born anew.
There are some just bad blood there, but GoldenEye, this is I'm happy this kind of got out of the licensing limbo Hades that it was in.
For decades now.
Oh my gosh. So, and it is coming to all consoles, so I'm excited to see what happens with GoldenEye going from here. Very cool.
Very exciting.
We have covered Steam games on here before, and one that you were very familiar with that I'd never heard of. Factorial.
Oh goodness, I'm not really sure how to describe it. You crash land on a planet, you farm some resources, and you build this gigantic machine of just automated systems and building new equipment, building new resources to launch you off of this thing. My buddies have put thousands of hours into this game.
Yeah, I thought you were memeing at first, but no, you're
Thousands.
dead serious.
This game scratches a particular itch, and if it's in your wheelhouse, absolutely recommend it.
Okay, rock on. Now, one game I'm going to just talk on here a little bit. It seems to be a brand new property from what I can tell. Is IB.
Yeah, well, that was...
It reminded me of kind of Corpse Party in a way. I'm not probably going to get this one day one, but it is something that I'm interested in. So I'm excited to see more on it. I don't know if this is already a Steam game or whatnot, but it looks interesting. Yeah. But the true powerhouse of this Direct that floored me, I am beyond excited. February is at the top of my list for next year. Atelier Rizza 3. It's happening. It's real. You don't understand.
Did you see this coming?
Oh my god, I did not.
Awesome.
But okay, I knew Rizza was doing so well, they would have to do something. But it was just interesting that we hadn't heard anything yet. Rizza 2, without any spoilers, kind of ends on a somber cliffhanger of sorts. I'll leave it there. So I was like, please God, give me a resolution. And I am fully convinced that this will probably end off the Rizza trilogy. And I am so ready. The UI, everything, they look like they've continued to improve and tweak it. That combat system looks excellent. It looks like they are adding some cool new fun exploration things to be able to do with Rizza. 100% this might be... this is absolutely one of my most hyped games from this Direct.
Excellent.
I am so ready and to be there. A game series that I have sadly missed out on that probably would require me to turn in my gamer card would be Pikmin. And
oh, yes.
Yeah, Pikmin 4 is coming out in 23.
Yeah, I loved Pikmin.
You love Pikmin.
I only ever played the first one.
Okay.
But we also got Pikmin on phone.
Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
But I only played the first Pikmin. Shame on me.
Right.
Loved the first Pikmin. Just missed out on 2 and 3.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've heard from Pikmin.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty cool that it's still...
They gave it a staple in the Direct.
Yeah.
It was very cool to see. Saw Miyamoto.
And kind of heading right back into Square Enix and the slice of life, Harvestella, November 4th.
Keeps looking great.
I know that Stardew Valley and all these games are excellent. Rune Factory, it's not a genre that immediately reaches out and pulls me in, but I am open to it. I was kind of resistant to visual novels forever. I'm loving them now. Harvestella looks like it could be the game to make me get it.
Sure.
And just with the mix of just the presentation, the combat system looks like it's fun and enjoyable. Exploring. I love the graphics. Harvestella's looking banging, and I am going to be picking it up. I'm still up in the air if I'll get it day one, though. So we'll see what happens.
That combat system does look pretty cool, though.
Yeah. What games are you picking up day one? Is Harvestella one of them? Let me know in the comments. Okay, and next up we have Master Detective Archives Raincode for the Switch.
This was by the Danganronpa people?
Yeah, and that crisp, iconic visual art style is back in full force. I'm very intrigued by this because I don't necessarily know what the gameplay is. It pretty much looks like it's a fast-paced mystery to solve, and there's some quick reactions you need to do.
It did look like it had some reaction gameplay
like
going
the boss fights and such like that. This is coming out spring of next year. It looks
really cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. Danganronpa is something that I'm currently making my way through right now. I'm having a lot of fun with them. Raincode's looking good. Are any of you picking it up day one? Let me know. Now, the Resident Evil series coming to the Switch and cloud version.
Where's the Switch 2?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
I think the Switch 2 is just pretty much needing to happen because...
at the risk of going on about what are they doing with Switch 2, I'm more just... I'm pretty open to the cloud stuff, but exclusively a cloud experience.
Yeah.
I don't know if that I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah,
Personally, I wouldn't really... I'm not about the cloud editions.
I do have the good fortune of having the ability to play these games elsewhere.
Yeah.
But...
if this is the way you can only play Resident Evil 2...
Yeah. I know there is a lot of hot button issues when it comes to cloud gaming. I hate relying on internet connections for anything. I'm not a fan of it. But if it works, I think in 5 to 10 years, cloud gaming probably will have a different connotation than it does now. But it's cool that if you only have access to the Switch and you have a good internet connection, hey,
You do have options.
You do have options. So you know what? It is what it is. But Sifu coming to the Switch.
Yeah,
was this the little buddy thing we were seeing from PlayStation and Nintendo?
Sifu was a Sony game, right?
Yeah,
I thought so.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a... But honestly,
cool.
It looks excellent. I haven't played it yet.
No.
But good God, it looks fun.
Looked really fun.
I think it will flourish on the Switch. I think there'll be a new community of fans ready and waiting for this. So, very cool it's coming. Now, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion, December 13th. We have a date. We have a date. We are there. We are going. Oh my God. This almost like, and you even mentioned it, it looks better than just a remaster.
I know. They keep calling this a remaster, and I feel like this looks like... I just played it earlier this year.
Right.
This looks like a brand new game.
Right. Essentially,
it's crazy.
Yeah. You played it, and then they announced it was coming. I was like, wow, what are the odds of that?
What are the odds? And I'm looking at it like, this looks like a remake, doggone it. But hey, I'm all about it. It looks really good. I loved playing it earlier this year. That combat system totally held up.
Oh my God.
I had such a blast with it.
Yeah. I can't, and I am so hyped to see, because you know they're going to add something cheeky.
There's going to be some.
There's going to be some lore significance to the reunion of this.
There will be one cloud in the background, or what's the time thing?
Right, yeah.
But hey, reunion looks great. I can't wait.
Yeah, 100%. Radiant Silvergun.
Oh, dude, I was so excited. I popped off.
Yeah.
It's been a rumor that this has been coming for a while. This is Ikaruga before Ikaruga.
Yeah.
I've heard such good things. I've never played it. I can't wait.
Yeah,
finally it's coming.
And next up we have Tales of Symphonia Remaster coming early next year. Honestly, with Vesperia on there, I'm hoping they continue to bring these over. Tales of Abyss being on the 3DS, I think is excellent. I mean, really cool. I know there's some controversy about it, but just being able to have these iconic experiences accessible on the Switch in one location, it's fantastic. I hope they continue this trend, and I'm excited to see how people receive it. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, February of next year.
More Kirby.
Yeah, more Kirby. I think this is great. I think
Kirby's getting some love.
I would love to see Planet Robobot come to Switch. I know it's pretty recent. I would love to see Samus Returns come to Switch. But anyways, it's great that Kirby is coming. It looks cute and fun. It's a Kirby game.
It's a Kirby game. I've been a big fan of Kirby. Here's more Kirby.
Right. And Nintendo brought out the big guns. They phoned it in. They smashed the glass, hit the red button. Zelda, not Breath of the Wild 2 anymore. Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh my God.
The time has finally come.
It has finally come. It looks excellent. Just the intro and the little bit we've seen of it, the running animation from Link does look smoother. So I do think that maybe they're going to utilize more of the Switch in what they've learned over the years. The previous, obviously, Breath of the Wild was, famously on Wii U and Switch. So it'll be cool to see where they take this story-wise. I'm not enough of a lore aficionado to glean much from the ancient art that they were showing. But I'm excited.
We saw Link. We saw that cool kite stone thing he was flying on.
You're right.
Very cool.
Yeah,
and we got a name.
Yeah, and we got a name. This is my most hyped game from this. I cannot wait. And it's shocking. I did not expect a date to be released.
I didn't expect a May.
Yeah, May next year. May 12th, 23. That's phenomenal.
Easily the biggest news.
An absolute juggernaut coming out next year. Phenomenal direct. I think they absolutely crushed it. And I think there was something there for everybody, especially slice of life farm fans.
Especially farm fans.
Yeah. But I
saw some games I can't wait for. You saw some games you can't wait for. And Breath of the Wild sequel, we're finally almost there.
Yeah, they absolutely just landed it on all notes. Couldn't be happier with the direct, but how about you? What games are you going to be picking up day one? What was your favorite announcement from today? Please let us know down in the comments. And please consider subscribing for more Nintendo Switch content. Thank you so much for joining me, Danik.
I ain't going to miss a direct.
Oh my God, it's so fun. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.